Here you go. You're good to go.
Okay, great. And so starting now, are we waiting for the top of the hour?
Nope, you can start.
Okay, great. Yeah, so thanks for joining, everyone. Today I'm going to be presenting on how agile budgeting can transform your organization. And a little bit about me, my name's Chris Andres. I'm an account executive. I've been with Solver for about 3.5 years now, and I've enjoyed every single moment of it. All right, and as for the agenda today, first we're going to talk about what's called the era of volatility and what it means for budgeting. Then we'll talk about warning signs your budgeting process is broken, talk about budgeting best practices. Then I'm going to do a real short demo on our budgeting workflows to give you an idea of one of the features and functionalities that Solver offers to help with budgeting and assigning out different budgets to department heads or whoever might be filling out forecasts or budgets in general. And then we'll talk about next steps and have some Q&A. So what many businesses have and don't have is a single source of truth. So this really causes a lot of slow decision making and inadequate visibility. It's a burdensome manual process, which can be very, very error prone. And it relies on Excel for budgeting, forecasting, and there's not any real-time updates in this. FP&A Trends survey of 2023 said that 45% of the team time is spent on activities like data collection and validations. And they also said the number one FP&A challenge is lack of a trusted single data source. And Accenture 2023 had a survey for the CFOs, and 72% of them said they plan to increase investment in FP&A in the upcoming years because they know this is an issue. Now we're in what's called the era of volatility. This is coming from a Harvard Business Review, and I'm sure that we can all really remember back a little while ago, shifting from 30 years of stability to unpredictable times today. So things were really stable, they were peaceful. We had falling rates, moderate to no inflation, and now all of a sudden we've gone to some unsettling change with the world and what's happening today. And organizational agility is very crucial, and so this has become a huge problem, as stated before. Traditional annual budgeting just isn't compatible with the new reality, and so this environment really requires an approach to strategy that integrates bold investments in three separate capabilities. So one is prediction, the other is adaptability, and the last is resilience. So what this means for budget. So we're going to focus on building three new skills. So one is predicting the future or doing our best at predicting the future, which is very important. So we've become fortune tellers in a way with technology and how far things have come. Two is using those predictions to change your business faster than your competitors. We all want to stay ahead of our competitors. So using technology is the best way to go with this, but also finding the right solutions and the right platforms in order to do so for your business and your specific use case scenarios. And three is making smart investments to promote resilience over short-term profits, which again goes back to knowing there's a lot of systems out there. There's a lot of different tools and platforms that we can choose from to help us with these three skills. And it's up to us to figure out which one makes the most sense for our business. So some common budget cycle challenges that we experience are there's multiple budget versions, which cause a lot of confusion, missed deadlines and accountability gaps, and there's not really much visibility to this either. Departments are working in isolated silos, so each department has their own data sources with their own data. That data might conflict with data from another department, and there's no alignment between these departments. Everything is siloed and each department is working separately. And we really want people to come together and work as teams. And it's a time-consuming manual. Yeah, it's time-consuming. There's a lot of manual processes that go along with this. And that time can be used and spent on better things like analyzing data and getting more done, making better decisions. So we have a cloud-based FP&A solution. And by xFP&A, we mean extended financial planning and analysis. So what this includes is a single source of truth for budget data, You have automated workflows and notifications, cross-departmental collaboration, and then real-time visibility and transparency into the data that you're seeing. Now, we set out some strategic budgeting and planning best practices. So we have four that I'm going to speak about today. One is start early. So creating project plans and templates in advance using cloud-based tools. So this is shifting from being reactive to proactive, and that's what these solutions offer. Two, set strategic goals. So we want to align executive vision with departmental goals through clear communication. And so that means everyone's on the same playing field, everyone's seeing the same data, everyone has the same visibility, and it's all in alignment together. We want to enable collaboration. So we want to break down those silos I was just talking about with a web-based platform for cross-functional teamwork and get the entire organization involved, even outside of finance. And then automate and integrate. So connect data with pre-built integrations for real-time insights. And this is something that Solver is really great at with connecting data and bringing everything together so you have that one source of truth. And so this is going to really transform your budget process, and that's by using Solver. So this is Solver's architecture. So this is going to be a real interesting slide to show because this is going to give you a better idea of how Solver works. So in the center of the screen right here, you're going to see we have a centralized data warehouse. And now this is going to be your single source of truth. Solver connects to various data sources. That includes your ERP, CRM, HRIS, marketing platforms, really anything that's, it's SQL server based, web APIs. We can connect to almost anything out there, and we take all that disparate data, we bring it together, and it's managed and maintained in our data warehouse, which is a SQL relational data database, which means that even business users can manage and maintain this. You don't need an IT or dev team behind the scenes to do any of this maintenance or management to the system, which is always great because we want to make sure that we're really giving our users the capability to manage the system and get that user adoption, understand how it works, and use it to its best effectiveness. This data is then organized and used for your planning, your reporting, consolidation, and analysis. And then once you have all your reports and input templates together, then it can be distributed out to other executive managers or other stakeholders. This can be done via email, or they can access it within the system. Now, Solver also has an AI-focused strategy. We know AI is, big talk and a big hype these days, and it really is helping with accelerating intelligent decisions. So we've brought Solver Copilot, which is a suite of intelligent assistants or agents designed to support a core area of user value. And we have three separate agents. So we have analysis, planning, and help. So analysis will help you accelerate intelligent decisions with AI-powered analysis. Planning will help you accelerate those decisions with AI-powered predictions for forecasting and analysis that you might do. This is going to be with the time that you save through the processes that Solver automates. And then you can also accelerate time to value with expert level assistance. And Copilot continues to grow. We're going to continue to add on different agents and different features to this to better help all of our customers. But when it comes to predicting, this is where it's going to really add a lot of value for you through Copilot. And so we're very excited about what's to come with AI in general and bringing it into Solver. And Solver is an AI accelerated extended financial planning and analysis solution that increases access to actionable insights beyond the finance department. As I mentioned a little bit earlier, that's done through planning, reporting, analysis, consolidations, really anything FP&A based. We're a company that's been around for almost 30 years too. We're located in different countries. We have over 4,000 users. So Solver's been around doing what we do for a long time now. We're good at it, and we're not a fly-by-night company. So we've seen pretty much everything when it comes to all the different use case scenarios that different teams or industries have when they come and use Solver to help with their problems. And now I'm gonna show you a quick demo of Solver's workflow functionality to show you a little bit about what you can do when it comes to budgeting and assigning different budgets out to different people within the organization to fill out. So this is going to be getting rid of that manual process of using Excel forms and sending them out via email and trying to track them down and chase people down in order to get your budgets or forecasts completed. So this is going to be the scenario here. So we have the issue, which is Janet Levinson needs the capability to distribute her budget templates out to her department managers so everyone can input into their area of responsibility. Her process today is very manual through Excel and email with no visibility and approvals for her colleagues. The solution to this is going to be Solver's workflow capabilities, which allows for automated distribution of templates created within the tool for self-service budget and forecast inputs. It's also going to track any changes, and it has an audit trail for greater visibility and approval flow for mid-managers to approve before Janet even receives it. So I'm going to switch over here to my demo environment real quick. Oops, there we go. Sorry about that. So when we get into the workflow, so the workflows are going to be found on this left-hand navigation panel. So I'm going to find it down here under the planning section. And when I click on the workflows, I'm going to have a couple different options here. So I can either create a new workflow or I can go into one I've already created. In this circumstance, Janet's already started her workflow. So I'm going to go and I'm going to click on the department annual budget and select edit. And it's going to bring me into the workflow. From here, it's very simple. You give your workflow a name, which we already have done in this circumstance. Then you have the ability, if you want to, it's completely optional, but you can set deadline dates for when you need to receive these assignments back. Once you set that up, you're going to select the template or the templates that you would like to send out to any of the assignees. So in this circumstance, we have our departmental forecast that I want to send out. So I'm going to select that. Once we've selected our templates, then we can select our users or the people that we're going to send the assignments to. This is usually going to be department heads or anyone within the organization that in this circumstance, might have some departmental forecasts or budgets that they need to input that we need to get data from. And you can also set up their parameters. And so their parameters are going to be, their dimensions that they can choose from when they're running this data. So in this circumstance, we have different entities, departments. You can choose the period and the budget or forecast version. And last but not least, we have reviewers and approvers. So before anything gets published and sent out to any users, we can select reviewers that could be maybe, department managers, and the approver might be the FP&A director or someone of that matter. And we will come down here and select which people that we want to have that sent to. Once it's approved or denied, you can publish it. And so once it's done, you just collect save and publish, and then it's going to go into the report library where other people can budget or view the data as necessary. So that was a quick example of what you can do. And this is what it's really used to save, weeks of time from chasing down different Excel spreadsheets, going through emails, tracking people down. This gives you complete visibility to everything, and you do have a complete audit trail that you can check. And one other thing I will mention is I did mention that you can deny any of the workflows that come through, and you can leave comments and send them back to the person that sent it. Now that was a quick demonstration of the workflow. And now Solver is industry specific. So we work with different industries that include SaaS, nonprofit, retail, manufacturing, construction, healthcare, finance, and distribution. We do work with across the board. We work with different industries, but we do have a lot of centralized focus within within these industries specifically, and we keep adding more to them. But you can get more information on our website when it comes to each industry that we work with. and what it entails, but it comes with a marketplace of different reports that are specific to the industry, as well as a demo tenant that they can access. All right, thank you. And that's the end of the presentation. And